How the devil are you guys? It's Rabbit on with William, and we're in Alienage estate, and William is just checking out this picture. Yes, we are just outside of Eamon's room. Queen Honora is there, and we're gonna go see what she knows. If we have to go straight to the land meet, so be it, but I'm pretty sure, if I vaguely remember the quest from all those years ago, we will have a chance to nip back outside. We'll soon find out though. Live with the decision. Right, how are we doing?
Maker's breath, it's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. We have been praying for your safe return, Warden.
Yeah, it's good to see you alright, Honora, but
I was uncertain you would respond as you did, considering the consequences. I am glad you did. Thank you. Now, however, we must work together. And quickly. My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat. Yet even now, I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me. He may even believe it.
Can he take the throne without you?
Perhaps. It will be more difficult for him, but if my father says the Grey Wardens are the enemy, many will believe it. He is a legend.
It's true. Our position in the Landsmeet is not strong, and this does little to help us.
At least that snake Howe is dead.
Oh yes.
That alone will not be enough, however. My father is committed to his path. You will need ammunition for the Landsmeet, and there I can help.
Go on.
You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events.
I know the Alienage is
Denerim
shut.
has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving.
Yep, go on.
Strangely, the unrest is worst in the Alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Howe and my father must have given them reason.
Okay.
I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Honora, but you could have sent this information with your men.
And then you wouldn't have got out.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Howe's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces.
Uh-huh.
You need that evidence for the Landsmeet. But you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me.
And what of Alistair?
I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough. And decent. But even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
Okay. She wants to stay queen.
well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Galen was a good boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same.
Okay. Well, why do you think she's trouble then?
This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain.
True.
Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up her power easily.
This is true.
Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain.
Okay. Oh, that's a good point. She's single now, though, isn't she?
Are you thinking you might stand a chance at courtship? It would be unseemly for her to marry so soon after Kaelin's death. She wouldn't take that risk unless it helps her secure the throne.
No. well, I've kind of got a naughty witch on my side, but maybe Alistair should marry her. You know? It just looks like she's got a thing for brothers that look similar.
Are you serious? No, never mind. I don't even want to hear the rest of this. You two just keep talking about me. I'm going to stand over here with my fingers in my ears.
You'll be fine.
That would certainly solve a lot of problems, and put forth the strongest argument before the lands meet to remove Loghain from power. With Therin blood on the throne, and Honora's wisdom and popularity, Ferelden could present the most united front against the Blight. Unfortunately, the marriage would never happen, unless they both agreed to it. And I suspect that might take a lot of persuading to get past her pride and his humility.
Yeah. Why is it so important to have his son? Yeah, Marik's son. I mean, Galen and Alistair, what's so important about Marik?
Ferelden was first united by Calenhad, the Silver Knight. For 400 years, his descendants have ruled Ferelden.
Okay.
That was the heritage we preserved from the Orlesians. And it is the heritage I will fight for as long as one of Calenhad's descendants still lives. Without that to unite us, we could scatter back to warring Turniers.
Yeah, and me and my brother are Turner of the biggest lands, I think. Yeah, well, Alistair doesn't know the first thing about being king, though, does he?
No, I don't, which I've told both of you on many occasions. If Honora's turned against Loghain, I say let her keep the crown. It looks better on her anyway.
You're both wrong. With a few months of experience, Alistair will make a fine king. He knows how to lead troops to defend his land. He knows how to stand and fight for
These
justice.
are all true, and I've told him.
He knows how to show compassion to those less fortunate, and how to trust to the Maker's guidance to know right from wrong.
He does.
And he knows who to turn to for aid, should that training fail him. He will be fine.
Okay, let's talk about something else then.
We certainly have a great deal to plan.
I've got work to do. I'll come back and talk about the Alienage in a minute.
Of course, if I might make a suggestion, go speak with Honora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we know which she is, the better.
True. Decisions. What to do next? Right. Shall we go and speak to Honora? Where is Honora? Honora's room. Okay, she's up there. Let's go see what she has to say for herself. Alright, the servants in here were good. Alright.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me.
Okay.
First, let me say that I knew your family. Eleanor, in particular, was dear to me, and what Hal did was unforgivable. How fitting he died at your hands.
He did.
I will be blunt.
And Alistair's.
I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
Yeah. Okay. You think you're a better candidate than Alistair?
Do you disagree? You are a fellow Grey Warden. What do you think of Alistair's potential to rule? Never mind his willingness.
Okay. The thing about Alistair is he plays the idiot, but when he needs to, he can do what he needs. He has that ability.
Indeed. I am also doing what I must for the good of my country. Alistair seems like a kind, well-meaning man, and biddable enough. These are admirable qualities, if not kingly ones. He also seems to be a fine Grey Warden, which is exactly why he should remain one and serve the kingdom by defeating the Darkspawn.
Oh, he will. Yeah, a kind king who is a fine warrior. Sounds good to me.
Oh, there are some who would follow Alistair out of respect for his Therin blood. The others would see this as Eamon grabbing for power. Who else do you think Alistair would turn to for help? Eventually, the nobility would return to the old days of constant warring with each other.
That's why we need him to marry you.
Alistair's would destroy everything Merrick built.
You don't seem to like him much.
My feelings towards Alistair have nothing to do with it. I barely know him.
Exactly.
I simply believe that I am what this country needs. I will fight for what I believe. Would Alistair do the same?
He already is doing.
I say again, I would welcome your support for the throne if you would give it.
Okay, why should I support you? Let's get to that bit.
For years, I have ruled this kingdom as Kaelin's queen. As much as they loved Kaelin, all of the Banon knew this to be so. Kaelin was a good man, but what is needed now is not another good man, but a good ruler. I sent Alina here not solely because I thought I needed help, but because I saw an opportunity for us both. I need your support, Warden, and you will need mine.
Right, okay, let's get to the point. I don't think I'm as important as you believe. For a start, I'm not the leader of the Grey Wardens. I'm just the most confident out of the two that are left. And secondly, I won't be the turn of Highever. My brother will be. I just have to find him. Unless he's dead, in which case I am, but that still doesn't mean that I'm as important as you believe yet.
No? You're a Grey Warden, and despite the fact that my father will paint himself as the only one who can protect the country from the Blight, it is not so. Secondly, you saved Arl Eamon from a plot that no doubt had its origins in Hal's sick little mind. People will not forget that. You are competent and powerful, and in the right place at the right time. Used to your advantage, these things could bring you far.
Okay, are you proposing an alliance then?
That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
Okay. So what happens to Loghain if you're queen?
He is my father, as well as a great general, who has served his nation well until now. If there is a way for him to live, I would prefer it.
Oh, God. Look. Yeah, justice must be served. I don't particularly want him to die willy-nilly, but if the law requires it, don't you think?
I will always be my father's daughter.
I know that bit.
Even I know he must pay for his crimes. It will not make me glad, even so. Does that affect your decision? Can we yet come to an arrangement?
Okay. Why not simply marry Alistair? I mean, by the sound of things, you had the same situation with Kaelin. Probably having fun at the pool in disguise, pair of you. And you running the country and him going off fighting little proxy battles everywhere. Could do the same with Alistair, surely.
Ignoring that the man looks so much like
Yeah.
Kaelin, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall, my main fear is that he might govern like Kaelin as well. But it is true that Alistair has Therin blood. To some, this is more important even than practical considerations.
Yes, I know.
A union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires?
Let's put it this way. Alistair knows a good-looking woman, and his problem is he's a little bit on the shy side at times when it comes to good-looking women. But from what I could tell, he appreciated respected, loved his brother in the shadows. And I don't mean that the way you might be thinking, but yeah, I can imagine he would want a shot at his brother's life if he can have it. I can convince him.
Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue governing the nation, then I would be willing to have him as my king. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, this is a compromise I can live with.
And why would he agree to those terms? Because Alistair's a good man. He'd rather be the general of the army and go around doing goodwill and let her get on with the logistics of it. That's why Alistair would agree to this. And I'll speak to him, and I know for a damn fact he would agree to this. So don't you worry about it. I will speak to him.
Do so. I will be interested to hear what he has to say.
Right, there we go. Best of both worlds. We live in a society where a man being on the throne is more important than a woman for some daft reason. But all they need to do is see a figurehead, and she can have the power. Ironically, if this game is based on Britain, it's very much like a northern woman thing. Yeah, you have to be a strong man to cope with a strong northern woman. I'd give myself 7 out of 10. Right, come on. Alistair, come here, mate.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare.
Oh, don't worry.
Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen. As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to it.
And she will keep it. Okay, but let's get to the part. You don't want to be king, I take it?
I'm not a political man. I like being a warden.
Yes.
There's real evil out there, and it's something we can fight. It's something we can defeat.
Good.
Making laws, settling disputes, that's not me. I wouldn't have the first idea how to do it.
You don't have to.
What do you think I should do? Go ahead and be king, just to let it happen?
Right, okay. I think you should marry her.
Marry her? As in marriage, as in be her husband? You've spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Why would you do that? Did you take a blow to the head? That's crazy.
Because you're a good man, and, well, you have this thing where you like women, but, you know what I mean. Come on, she can rule and you can lead. That's what you're good at. I'm sure you'll get on perfectly fine, because you're just so much like a bloody husband. It's unbelievable. So, yeah, come on.
I suppose. I don't know how much of a leader I am, but at least I know she's a good ruler.
I know that you're a good
Go ahead,
leader.
then. Tell her I'll do it if it comes to that. Now, excuse me while I go have a small heart attack somewhere. No big deal, right?
Honestly, a bit of a reckoning for this boy. You need to stop being so damn shy around women, especially ones that I know he's eyed up. Rawdon, what are you doing here, mate?
Hello again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear after your stay in Fort Draken.
You know, it's one of those things. Anyway, can I ask you a few questions, like this vault you mentioned? Tell us about it.
It's located just off the Market District in the northern alley past the Old Noble Tavern.
Okay.
I'll sketch out the code which will let you pass the lock wheel. Inside you can take your pick of whatever equipment remains. It is the stockpile the Wardens have kept for centuries for the defense of Denerim.
And did you know Duncan very well? I mean, Alistair doesn't really like to talk about it. I only knew him for, I don't know, a few weeks at best. He helped me escape after I saw my mother and father die, and we spent a week or two on the road. And then we spent a few days, maybe a week in camp. And then I watched, then I watched an ogre sort of smash him to the floor with, never mind. Anyway, did you know him very well?
We went through our joining together, more years ago than I like to remember. He was exactly the same back then, tough as stone and just as grizzled.
Okay.
I think he understood sooner than the rest of us how ugly a choice it is to let the few be sacrificed to protect the many.
The needs of the few.
He left himself a soft spot for his recruits, though. Only where he ever let himself down.
Well, I could tell by the look in his eyes when he had to kill that lad. Okay, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about Grey Wardens. Alistair's still a little bit in shock, and we've not really discussed too much. Just bits and bobs, you know.
Well, I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but it seems to me that you've picked the important parts up yourself.
Oh, that easy then.
Be firm in your beliefs, protect people from their own ignorance, and be as loyal as you can to your brothers, even knowing you'll share their deaths.
Yeah, how many Wardens are there?
It's tough to say. Only the fortress in Weishaupt has every record. But there are certainly a few dozen or hundreds in every nation in Thedas.
Okay.
The Anderfells are home to over 1,000.
Nice.
It's almost like the Archdemon chose Ferelden deliberately, knowing how unguarded it is.
Yeah, because there was Duncan and a few people already there, and we never got to meet them. There was me, Alistair, 2 more recruits, that's about 5 of us, and however many people were on the field. So yeah, there was probably less than 20 easily. Okay, this Weishaupt fortress, have you ever been there?
Once only, and I'd rather not go again.
Not that bad.
It's far, lad. And very foreign.
Oh.
The Wardens there, they fight Darkspawn like you and me. But they're shaped by the winters there in the forest.
Oh, okay.
They're a cold group and don't care like they should about the rest of the world. Their king is weak, and many Anders look to the Wardens to rule.
Ah.
I hate to say this, but some of them seem to want it that way.
It's a nice bit of power. Right, so... how were the Wardens founded? I'm going to assume somebody decided to eat a darkspawn or drink the blood or something.
It was near 1,200 years ago, and no one knows for sure, except that it began with a group of Anders soldiers. Apparently, they defected from their king's army, vowing that fighting the Blight was more important, and traveled all the way to Tevinter themselves. They were the first ones to track down the Archdemon Dumat, and the ones to slay him, though none survived the battle. But they had picked up followers by then, and it was they who formally founded the Order, and were recognized by Thedas.
Okay. And lastly, why has it been so long since the last Blight?
Archdemons don't awaken on their own, you know.
Oh, right.
It takes the Darkspawn, tunneling and tunneling, searching for centuries to find one.
Oh.
And with no one to lead them, it must be sheer chance, or maybe instinct, which leads them. What's surprising isn't that it takes so long between Blights. What's surprising is that they succeed at all. But I imagine the old gods call to them. And it's that voice in the darkness which drives them through so many generations.
Oh. Interesting. Well, I guess that's all for now then.
The important thing to remember is, none of that matters. When you're facing Darkspawn, all you need to know is to stop them at all costs.
Fine. Okay, interesting. Right, let's go back to Honora and tell her that Alistair is prepared to be just like his half brother. Let her do the ruling logistics, and he'll be the face. Right, Honora.
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet? Or will we be reduced to passing notes?
Oh, I can do that. Yeah, he's agreed to your terms.
He has? I wasn't expecting that, to tell you the truth.
Ah, there you
To
go.
marry Kaelin's brother. Well, I suppose stranger things have happened. If it will truly help matters... Is this it then? I agree to marry Alistair to retain my throne, and in exchange I give you my support. If not, then tell me now.
Yep, yeah, do that. You got my support.
Done. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course.
Yes.
But I'm certain you already know this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
Do you need anything other than to contemplate what's going to happen?
No. And while I know your concern is hardly disinterested, still, Thank you.
You're welcome. Even though the disc just jumped a bit on the end of your sentence. Right. So, we are going to go... Hey guys, anyone miss me? Apparently Rip didn't. Oi! I was stuck in prison. Oh, yeah, well, that's nice. Morrigan?
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire.
You don't have any clothes.
Your desire?
Ah. Personal.
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will.
Never mind. You make a good point. Because I don't suspect Sten is the type to keep it to himself. Oh yeah, he's a right chatterbox, is our Sten. When you get to know him. Right. Al, Eamon.
Warden, let me know if there's any assistance I can give you. We have much to do and little time.
Yeah, I'm going to get back to work, but can I just tell you this? I persuaded them to marry.
My hearing must be going. I could swear you just said that Alistair and Honora agreed to marry.
Yeah, well, you know, you wanted me to get them on our side.
Of course, but I hardly imagined that you could convince her so readily. I am impressed. This alliance can only help us. Well done, my friend.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you think? Well, Hal's dead, but what do you think he and Logain were getting up to in this alienage?
Maker knows what that man is capable of now.
Yeah, fine. See you later.
Of course, if I might make a suggestion, go speak with Honora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we know which she is, the better.
I've just told you she's a powerful ally.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away.
Never mind. I was just going to tell you that she agreed to your agreeing of the... Never mind. Right, let's get going. We are going to go to the alienage, but we're also going to catch up with people. Right. If I had to guess... should I take the king or the future king with me, or should I leave him here? I'm going to take him with me. Only because I know what he's like. If I leave him here, dwelling on it, it's probably worse than taking him out to keep him occupied. Alright, Win, obviously.
Yes.
Only healer we have. And who else shall we take? Ogden, you can come with us for a change. Not seen you fall over in a bit. Right, so... Let's see, what should we do next? We're going to... Oh, we're going to go to the alienage. But before we do that, I think we're going to have a little look around. See if we can find... Thanks for that win. Now let's quickly... Oh, bloody hell, 9 points. Been a while then. And there you go. He's already got that. Yeah, be a champion. Champion. Don't need any of them. More combat slots. Warcry. He's got 3, has he? Right. Two-handed. Yep, give him all of those. And... Oh, there you go. That'll do. Should have really set up his tactics up, but never mind. We'll worry about that later. Is there any particular reason you stood in front of me, Alistair? Actually, now that I think about it, I should really have put you in different armour, because you are walking around in the Dead King's suit of armour. I mean, I couldn't have put a bigger bloody... I really couldn't, could I? I couldn't have put a bigger bloody thing on his back. If I tried. Right, what have we got here? Drake skin. Dragon skin. Medium. It's only medium, that. What have we got? We got anything heavy? Oh, massive, should I say. 42. Massive boots. Could put him in the Legion stuff eventually, I suppose. Yeah, you're going to be walking around with the diligence stuff. What about the diligence? Oh, health regeneration. Armor diligence. What about diligence? Diligence. Keep looking. Diligence. Diligence. Gloves of diligence. Have I got rid of the boots or something? Have I missed them? Boots for the Legion. Might not have even collected it all. Knowing me, I probably sold it by accident. Never mind. What were we doing? Oh yeah, that's what we were doing. Cool. That wasn't Chandra. What we're going to do is we're going to have a quick look around. Guys. We're going to see if there's anyone we can... Well, Slim's not back. Yeah, what we should do is look at our... That's not finished, I don't think. I mean, where does that go? I mean... 5 scrolls about. How many of those have I got? I've probably been chuffing selling them. Or are they quests? Scroll off. See, I need 1. I need 1. Scroll down. Notice termination. Denerim, the other. Orzamat. The other. I bet Denerim. I bet he's in the Alienage. Not seen him. Activate the rest of the mystical sites. Denerim. I bet that's in the Alienage. Question is, where do I go once I've got them finished? Blackstone, Grease to Wheels. In Denerim, I bet he's in the Alienage. Crime Wave. All these nobles. Unrest in the Alienage. Well, the nobles are not going to be in the Alienage. So... yeah, I can go there now. Dark Alley, Dark. Right. They're not in Redcliffe. I can't go back to the palaces. So my guess is nobles are probably going to be indulging themselves at the Pearl. But let's have a quick look around here. Make sure we're not missing anybody.
As there is but
Shut up.
one world, one life, one death.
Oh no, they could be in the thing. Is it Nord Noble? Yeah, they could be in there, not the Pearl. It's more likely. But then again, is it more likely? Nobles are a funny lot. They could be up to no good.
There was a riot in High Ever last night.
Ooh.
Spoke to a merchant who just came from there.
I heard there was another in Guaren. Folks are angry, that's for sure.
I'm angry. What the Regent's done, that just isn't right. You can't go treating Ferelden lords like lackeys.
Maybe so. Should talk about it after the Darkspawn are done.
Maybe the Regent isn't the only one who can do something about the Darkspawn. You ever think of that?
Yeah, I can. And your new married king. Oh yeah, let's go find this. Let's go in the Noble Tavern in a minute. Is it Wonders of Thieves Shop? Warehouse. Didn't he say there was a chest and chest? Oh yeah, it'd be the market. So that's the warehouse. Oh, hang on. Generativas. Wonders of Thieves. I can't remember what this is.
I shall do it.
Oh, now I do. Alright, never mind. Where did he say this? I thought he said it was round here. There was a door or something around here where we could go and find the vault or something. Was it around there? Oh dear. Let's look for this vault. Let's look for the vault.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
I really wasn't paying attention. I'm going to try around this bend. I could have sworn he said it was at the end of an alleyway. No? Ah, cack. Cack-a-doodle do. Unless I go in that warehouse and have a quick check for anything else. But I could have sworn.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
Where did he say? Did he say? Is it? It's not on here, is it? No, no, it's not on here. Damn it. Damn it. Right. I'm going to try that. I know it's not in there, but for some reason my brain's saying try it anyway. Jenny Cheever's house, yep. Nord Noble, we've been in there. I'm going to try this warehouse. Don't know why. I just am. Could have sworn he said round the corner of here. Ah. There we go. This'll be it. Yes. Yep. Uh-huh. Right, what can we get? Duncan's shield. Ooh, gift. That's got to be for Alistair. Surely. Axe of the Grey. Nice. More stuff to
it shall be done.
Flog. Map of the Underfells. Whatever. Don't know who's going to want a map. Axe. Cold rune. Heavy chain mail. Splint mail. Chest.
Very well.
Nicely done. And that's everything. Right. I'm going to go back to... I'm going to try the Noble Tavern. Because I've got a load of nobles that I've got to tell good news to. Let's go find them. Right, so here we are. We have 2 nobles in here. It was right to come here. So I'll... Wolf. Sigurd. Kjorlik.
Have you heard the news about how?
Everyone in the city has. Bryland must be pleased.
That half-blood is as cold as the mountains. Did they not serve together in the war?
Oh, I can hardly speak ill of the sense or conscience of any man simply for wishing Rendon Howe dead. You've met him. And made vipers seem personable.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, I didn't say I was shedding any tears over his passing. He never was any friend of mine.
Okay, so the nobles are in here. How many other nobles do we have? You, do I have anything for you?
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
No, I don't. Right, okay. Edwina.
Good job clearing those louts out.
You're welcome. Right, Bryland and Ban Alster. Anyway, right. Excuse me, Kjorlik.
Have you heard the news about how?
Everyone in the
God's
city
sake.
has.
Have you heard the
never
news
mind. Right,
about
let's
how?
move on.
Everyone in the city has.
Excuse me.
Whoever you are, Wait.
I know you too.
Poor Oswin obviously didn't recognize you. He described you in great detail, but never mentioned you were a Koosland. I owe you his life.
You look remarkably like my father. Is it a noble thing? Anyway. Yeah, I would never leave a man to suffer at Howl's hand. I've seen my own parents die that way.
When I saw my poor boy's legs, I only wish Howe still lived that I might tear him apart myself. I would bring troops against his son. But Oswin tells me Thomas had no part in his father's depravity. Is there anything you would ask as a reward for saving Oswin?
Well, just speak out against Loghain. People need to know the company he keeps.
Thank you again. Know that I will stand behind you at the Landsmeet with all the support I can muster.
You're welcome.
In fact, I'm taking my supper today with Ban Reginalda of the White River Benorn. I'll speak with her about this at once.
You're welcome. Nice. Cool. Right, you. Oh, for God's
Have you
sake.
heard the news about how?
Hello,
Everyone in the city.
Wolf.
Wonderful. Another one. I suppose you're here to ask for a donation too.
Nope.
You're the youngest Kuzland, aren't you? Probably looking for coin or men to take your Ternir back then. You're better off asking the Darkspawn. They hold West Hills now.
I didn't know they'd fallen. Sorry about that. Anyway, who are you?
Gallagher Wolf, Arl of the West Hills. Or what's left of them.
Oh, ouch.
All of southern Ferelden covered by black clouds. The ground rotting beneath your feet. Plagues and darkspawn raids going on until even the crows get sick of the smell of carrion.
Yeah.
What's a little
Yeah.
trifle like that when compared to the important troubles here in Denver?
I get where you're coming from.
There's no point talking about it. Leave me. I've nothing for you anyway.
Whoa, no need for that.
There's nothing more to
Cold
say.
as the mountains.
Pester
They're
someone
not
else.
served
Sorry.
together in the war.
Honestly.
Oh, I can hardly speak ill of the sense. Was that
So, noble families of Ferelden. Okay, that just popped up on its own. That's nice. Right, double check that no one's down here, but I don't think there is. No, these are bedrooms. They're all just getting drunk and merry.
If we stay in Denerim much longer, I'll have to send her to a cloister.
No need for such drastic measures. She's only a child. She'll outgrow this.
Is that the number that represents becoming
Oh,
intolerable?
okay.
Yes. She turned 15 this past spring.
Well, I'm sure you've already got someone lined up to marry her when she's 16. Right, Ban Alf Stanner? Okay.
May I help you?
Yeah, I was asked to give you this.
This is Ermenric's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this ring than with his head.
He needs your help.
He's alive then? Please, if you have any news of my brother, I would hear it.
Okay. He's in the dungeon with the Isle of Denerim's estate.
A dungeon? What? No. I will go to him at once. Someone will answer for this. You're Bryce Kuzland's youngest, are you not?
Yes.
I thought I recognized you. Take this. It's been in my family for generations. Let it be a sign of the friendship between High Ever and Waking Sea.
Not a problem.
Let me know if you want some of my bowmen when you take back your Ternir as well.
Oh, not a problem. Oh, and
I will have to speak with the Grand Cleric about this. And soon, I think.
you're welcome. Right, now, Bryland.
You'll have to excuse me. I am engaged at present.
Fine, whatever. Okay, so we did find some of the nobles here. Who's left then? Crime Wave, and rest in the Alienage, Fazil. Oh yeah. Fazil's request. Is that all of them? Crime Wave. It's probably something to do with the Alienage. Everything's something to do with the Alienage at the minute. Right.
Was that your daughter I saw in the market, Ryland?
Oh dear. They're talking to each other across the room. That's very rude.
15?
That is very, very rude. Go and walk there and sit with them. I mean, if peasants shouted across the room, we'd all get told off. Honestly. Or should I say, we'd tell them off. Yeah. Nobody knows that I used to hide out with the peasants because there were some nice, pretty girls in the peasantry. Alright? Oh, you do now. Alistair, I can hear you smirking underneath that head. I can hear you smirking. I can hear you. Yes, I know, smirking doesn't make a noise, but I can hear it. Yes? Yes. Right. Come on. Everybody with me. We are going to go into the Alienage. Looks like it's open because there's some elves outside again. Hi.
The worst of it's cleaned up now. Just watch yourself if you're going in. The Alienage is a festering sore full of parasites. And that's on a good day.
Yeah, so you must be the scab on the outside. Right. Oh, for pity's sake, I'm going across a bridge. Hey, what? No. Apparently I'm too close to that. Right, who's gonna do a spring trap on us? Let's get going. Oh no, I sense a trap up ahead. Maybe I should do some... Oh, there we go. That was easy. Yeah. That'll have to do. Anyway, right. Let's take some of that on. Let's go. Bandits. Bandits? Hiding in the city? You're dead now. You lot. You're next. Oh, no. Already got that one. Right, and that one. Well, that was a lot quicker. Right. Ah, Ogren's not fell down yet. I'm impressed.
No quarter shall be given. It is begun.
Yeah, I'll have less of that. Don't be attacking the old girl. Guess what, boys?
As you say. Very well.
Both down at the same time. Right. Is that it? It's just your turn. Come here then.
Very well.
Why have I...
How are we going to battle?
Dual weapons not equipped. Really? Where's my other sword? Why is it not equipped? Duncan's... Oh, for God's sake. Duncan's... Why is it not equipped? What is all that about? Marik's blade, red steel... Who's... What the... Someone... Oh, never mind. Darkspawn... Go on. Duncan's. And then... The fake shaker. Oh, there's Marik's blade. I mean, that's the one of us were using. Wasn't Alistair wearing... wearing? What the hell is going on? You should have that. You could have that, I suppose, but what else is there? What the hell's going on? Right, what shields have we got? House shield to 6, Branker shield, human shield to 3, Redcliffe to 5. Yeah, no, he's good for shields. Wynne, Ogren, and then William again. Marik's blade, we use that one. And then, what was it? It was cheese knife, wasn't it? Does that one? Duncan's dagger. Duncan's dagger, there we go. I thought I had a whole last cheese knife or something daft. Unless I give that somebody else. What's going on? Have we been robbed? Or was it part of the... I don't know, it might have been in the castle. Let me guess, took it off me when we was in the castle. You bastards. Right. Oh, someone else has got it. It might be Severin who's got it. I can't remember what I've got equipped, to be honest. I just use it. Yeah, this sword is not my life. Guard it with your life. Don't lose it. Really? Really? Let's just keep catching everything. I was wondering why nothing was showing up at the bottom. I thought my stamina was just low. But then I thought, no, it was like that at the beginning of the fight. What's going on? What's that? City map. Really? And that'd be city map too. Ooh, there's a chest here. Hello, chest. I would try to say that to Mrs. Rabidon, but I'll probably get a smack. Right. And we're done.
As you say.
To the alienage. How did we cross the bridge yet? We're still stood on it. I don't. Never mind. Right, let's save it there. Hello, slums. How are you? So yeah, you can see a load of slums sort of built onto and into the brickwork. Yeah. Hooded courier. Ah, you're who needs to be sent home, aren't you?
We are grateful. The compact is renewed.
You're welcome. Bye bye. Quest updated. Grease the wheels. And return to the Blackstone Irregulars. They're the ones in the tavern, aren't they? Mustn't forget that. And you've got a quest marker over your head. Who are you?
What do you need?
I've got a letter from the Blackstones. Oh, there you go.
I suppose a noble death fighting the blighted wretches is better than basking in this squalor. They'd better be paying well.
You're welcome. Off you go. Don't want any trouble, I'm just on my way to the docks. So was that them done too? Blackstones, mages. God knows.
We're not going to be mobbed, right? That's not something elves do here. Mob people.
Yeah, what's going on with this sick person?
Maker, oh me.
I'm not the maker. I'd help you if I could. Whoa, 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 whoa.
See your face here again. Someone's coming.
Haggard human, excuse me. Yeah, what was that about?
I knew I shouldn't have cut through here. Bloody knife ears.
That's not going to help your cause. Yeah, so you weren't heavily armed and they beat the hell out of you. What's this? Syrian's house. Hello? Who's Syrian and why is their house important? Saris.
It's you. Come in.
Ah.
I didn't thank you before, did I?
I wish I could give you something. Everything I owned was lost to looters after the purge. Not that I had anything valuable
No,
to
you're
begin
welcome.
with.
Yeah, can you tell me what's going on though? That would help more than any money because I've probably got more than you're ever going to have.
It's a plague, so they say. I've seen a few sick people since I've been back, but I don't know how bad it really is.
There are mages from Deventer here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the alienage.
Angriest woman? Windsor, is that not her? Okay. Does this magical treatment work?
I don't know. You can only find out for certain if it doesn't work. And no one wants to put it to a serious test.
Seems daft, doesn't it? So, yeah, I mean, it has been closed off previously, but why is it not still closed off if there's so-called a plague?
Between the Civil War and Ostagar, the city doesn't have enough soldiers left to seal the alienage. And only elves and refugees have gotten sick.
Convenient.
I'm sure that if anyone important gets the plague, the alienage will burn.
I guess the plague's been pretty bad. I've seen a few sick people myself, but by the time I got here, it seemed to be under control. There are mages from Deventer here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though.
Sounds it.
My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the alienage.
You've already told me that. So this is, yeah, and why does the Chantry allow foreign magic in here?
I guess so. I'd expect Templars here otherwise.
Fine. See you later.
I know you've already done a lot for me, but I have to ask. Could you talk to Shiani? Please. I don't know what's going on here, but I know she's in over her head.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Really? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Maker bless you.
Oh, yeah. She's in over her head. I'll tell you something though, mate. That is not a very unique club.